Hello and welcome in. My name's Tom, your neighborhood butcher, and today we're going to have a special report on cinnamon, something that I've introduced into my diet over the last couple years, and I thoroughly enjoy and think you'll love this information on these two types of cinnamons. We're going to discuss what would be called Ceylon cinnamon or true cinnamon, and we're going to discuss Cassia cinnamon or Saigon cinnamon, which you'd normally find in your local grocery stores. Let's break down these two cinnamons, talk about their tastes, their flavors, the smells of them, and then how they look, and their benefits and non-benefits. I'm going to show you firsthand right now how I brew it in my coffee each day. It's a very simple process, so let's break them down. Let's get into it. All right. Let's talk about Ceylon cinnamon first, or true cinnamon. This cinnamon comes from the Sri Lanka area of southern India, and it has a lighter color. When it comes off the tree, it has a nice tight spiral when you're looking at the cinnamon stick itself, and it has a milder flavor from its cassia counterpart. It also has a lot less of the coumarin in it that the cassia cinnamon has more of. Coumarin can cause liver damage, and that's some of the non-benefits of cassia cinnamon in comparison to the Ceylon cinnamon. The Ceylon cinnamon has a different flavor. It's a much milder cinnamon. It also has some kind of like some floral taste to it and just isn't quite as strong. It's a little bit sweeter, but in a different sense than its counterpart. I truly think that you should try both. The Ceylon cinnamon is double the price. It is much more expensive than its counterpart. So it just depends on if you're on this cinnamon journey or not, and you want to try something new. Now let's talk about Cassia cinnamon or Saigon cinnamon, which in my opinion is a much spicier flavored cinnamon. It's a bolder cinnamon. It has a stronger flavor to it. You would find this cinnamon in your local grocery stores. It's used on cinnamon rolls. It's used in production quite a bit because it's a cheaper cinnamon. It's darker and it's spicier. And when you look at the roll of cinnamon sticks, when you buy the jar of cinnamon sticks, it only has one layer, so it's not wound as tight as its counterpart. The Saigon cinnamon or Cassia cinnamon has a higher content of the coumarin, and that's the stuff that causes liver damage. So you can't eat as much of the Saigon cinnamon or Cassia cinnamon on a daily basis. And that's some of the drawbacks to this cinnamon in particular, which is funny because it's the cheaper of the two cinnamons. And it's the one we see the most and is the most prevalent in our diets, unfortunately, if you're consuming products with cinnamon in it, especially in the United States. Cassia cinnamon is from the southeast jungles of Asia. Mainly in Vietnam is where it's produced. So you have one that's produced in India and one that's produced in Vietnam. So one of the main reasons that I went on this cinnamon journey and I started adding cinnamon to my diet, I wanted to become a little more insulin resistant. And that's one thing that cinnamon does for you. It's really good for blood sugar control. It has high antioxidants in it. It's very good for heart protection, and it's a microbial defense. And it's good for digestion as well. So there's a number of things that cinnamon is very good for. What led me to want to go try the Ceylon cinnamon is the coumarin content of what you would find in your grocery stores, the Cassia or the Saigon cinnamon. So I ended up going on a cinnamon journey and trying to find me some of the true cinnamon, the Ceylon cinnamon, not to be mistaken by the Saigon cinnamon. Anyway, it's a whole thing. Trust me, you guys. And what I found as I started going through this journey is the two cinnamons, one bolder, spicier, one milder and sweeter, in my opinion, really good together. I just can't tell you enough. Like if you have one, it's a little too florally. If you have the other, it's a little too spicy. But if you put the two together, mm, 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 in my opinion, in your coffee each morning, or you brew them together in your cinnamon tea, or however you want to do it. It could go into your protein shake. Could go into your smoothie. It could go into a lot of different things. You add the cinnamon and you're going to get those benefits, blood sugar control, antioxidants, which helps control free radicals in your body and heart protection, as well as your microbial defense. And it helps you with digestion as well. So this is why I went on the cinnamon journey and have added it to my diet. But I just wanted to talk about these two cinnamons because I feel like I have felt benefits from having cinnamon in my diet for the last couple years, and I think you will too if you give cinnamon a try. You guys, I hope you enjoy this special edition on cinnamon from Tom, your neighborhood butcher. Please like and subscribe. That's what makes it all go around. And thank you. I'll see you next time. Bye now.